What's up guys, this is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 here, back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and we are back with a challenge, and this challenge is no beta club for the next few pips. We are not going to use beta club at all in any of the pips, and I'm purposefully going to remove the Batwoman, the drown pip from a one-shot perspective, because that's kind of a guaranteed one-shot in most of the cases until and unless there is a random tag in. So I'm going to remove that pip from the video. Apart from that, we are going to test out and see what other teams and artifacts, what they're kind of doing, and we're going to look at the damage as well. So let's start off the battle here. The first one is using Raven and Black Manta, with Black Manta having the twin blades at level 7, Raven having the puppet of Zatanna at level 9, and a level 5 puppet of Zatanna on Power Girl. So the strategy is pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and by the way, my Black Manta is 5 stars only, it's not 6 stars, so it's kind of it kind of requires a perfect gameplay so that I don't lose the damage stack, because the duration of the damage stack remaining for Black Manta is not the maxed out at 5 star. So I hope you guys got that point. So here we are, pretty straightforward, easy pip, and you can see guys, we are already doing close to 30-40 million not dot here right now, but additional damage from the twin blades. So that's how this is working. Pretty easy pip, I would say. Pretty easy one shot coming up as well, because this is Heroic 7 tier 1, and boss Firestorm is just too easy here, and with close to 56 seconds left, we were able to finish off boss Firestorm with this team. So let's move on to the next one here, and this is something that can actually one shot, but apparently this boss has a bit of critical resistance, so that's why it's not that helpful here, but still we would be getting some good amount of damage. The strategy over here is simple, and I could have actually gone for the Dark Metal Cards artifact on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, but I decided against it because usually the Crown of Kandak does more damage, but I believe here, because of the critical attack resistance that's there on boss Vixen over here, it would have been a better idea to have the Dark Metal Cards artifact. But here we are, and the reason why I did a special from Entangling Poison Ivy is because I want to have the levels of Puppet Zatanna debuffs getting applied to the opponent, so that at one point of time, after the 5th special that's gonna get applied, it's gonna actually inflict the damage buff increase, which is gonna help me a lot with the damage. And this is why I'm kind of toggling between Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and Entangling Poison Ivy with respect to specials here. And here you can see I'm doing some specials, tagging in Entangling Poison Ivy instead of doing another special 2 from Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. And the reason for this, like I mentioned, so that the stacks of Puppet of Zatanna debuffs kind of get applied. And it's a pretty standard pip, it's a pretty straightforward pip, but it is what it is, guys. Let's look at the damage that we are able to do. 4.3 million dot. We are still not maxed out from the stacks perspective, of the damage stacks perspective from Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. We are at 28 stacks at this point of time, tagging and Entangling Poison Ivy again, and now we get the damage buff and good amount of damage. You can see 12 million dot, pretty good amount of damage is what we are getting. But it's not enough, it's not gonna be enough, guys, because we are at 40 seconds left and the damage buff goes, and at this point of time even if I try to tag in Entangling Poison Ivy and do the special abilities, it's not gonna hit that 5th damage buff from Zatanna's puppet that is gonna increase the damage. So it was not worthy to have Entangling Poison Ivy again coming into the picture, so just went ahead with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. So here we are, let's look at the damage that we are able to do with the time getting completed. We were able to do 1.5, almost 1.6 billion damage. Actually, this pip is able to one shot. I've done it before for 1.9 billion damage as well, but the resistance here kind of messed me up. Let's look at a new artifact, guys. Let's look at a new artifact. We are going to use the Arcane Artifact Magic Wand, and it's going to give additional fast attack hits as well as additional damage, permanent damage boost that is going to come into the picture. So we are going to try this out with a lot of damage boost characters. You have Zatanna, you have Girl of Steel, so a lot of damage boost here, And the reason why I'm using Cyborg is just to see the damage that I'm gonna get with this, the magic wand artifact, because also Cyborg has 300% additional basic hit damage, and the damage doesn't seem to be too great at this point of time. But keep in mind, we have not even used the special abilities from the other characters to kind of increase the damage. And there we go, the first special from Zatanna that did decrease by 70 odd million health as well. Here again 70 odd million, so close to 140 150 million health, and again another 70 220 million health has been reduced by Zatanna. And let's do some special abilities from Girl of Steel to increase the damage here as well. The boss is still burning, so let's do another special too, but that didn't count for decreasing the health damage. So we are still at 200 ish damage, 200 million damage. Again, the boss is burning at this point of time, so another special from Zatanna. What happened there? That was a block out of the blues. Let's do a special here, 264% additional damage there. Let's do a special, we do 68, so now close to 280 million damage is what we have done with Zatanna. And let's do again a special here, 65, so 345 million damage. So we are just trying to see the additional damage that we are actually gonna do with Cyborg here. So this is Cyborg coming into the picture right now, tagging in Girl of Steel, Supergirl, to do some additional increase in damage. Now we have full stacks of damages, so we have 400% damage from Girl of Steel, Supergirl, as well as 300% damage from Zatanna. And let's look at the damage that we are able to do right now. So we are just spamming the special attacks, and as you can see here guys, we are able to do 3 fast attack hits, and this is because of the magic wand artifact. So some call it wand, some call it wand, you're free to call whatever it is. And then we do some additional health damage, 60 million health damage, which culminates into a total damage of 567 million. That's a pretty decent damage if you leave the health damage, but was that worth it completely? I don't think so. Let's look at the next pip here. Again, trying the magic wand artifact here with fast attack build Mr. Freeze. It's ridiculous, guys. I know it's ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's a low damage pip, but we are having fun. We are not gonna use Beta Club. That's the objective, guys. We are not gonna use Beta Club. So stacking in the lethal damage from Brainiac over here, and just spamming the specials here. And we have Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd over here to have immediate effect of the Zatanna's puppet, because you can do additional negative stacks from Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, and it's gonna be easier to stack. So here we are at 9 stacks. Let's tank in the super move. Let's do another special. We are at 10 stacks now. Now let's tag in Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze coming into the picture here right now, and let's look at the damage that we are able to do. We are doing some decent amount of damage even without the freeze coming into the picture, guys. We are doing some decent amount of damage. Now let's see what happens over here. So what guys, it just came out of the freeze, and it just went on like super fast mode. I don't know why it just went on super fast mode. And the amount of damage that we are doing here is not that high, and the moment it just comes out of that freeze, it just goes bonkers, guys. I don't know why it does that, but the damage increase is not that much. And the rest in peace, Mr. Freeze. From here on, the battle is a monotonous battle, tagging in Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, basically doing some basic hits and then doing a special one. And special one is doing some decent amount of damage as well. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys, and not a lot of time left for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this different content. This is day 1 of challenge of not playing with Beta Club at all. We're gonna be free to use other characters, other artifacts, and just have fun in the game, because I believe if it's just Beta Club and 6 one-shots and 5 one-shots every day, it's not going to be enjoyable. So let's enjoy it in a bit different way, because obviously, like, at least for me, I've finished Heroic 7 multiple times in most of the solo raids, so I think this is the best bet. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Enjoy, take care, peace, and subscribe. Thank you.